So Shawn Rhoden finally released a statement and he had this to say. Early this month, I was charged with allegations of a serious crime. Allegation that I vehemently deny. Like all of you, I was shocked and dumbfounded by the accusations levied against me. For those who know me, you know that it's not in my upbringing or character to commit such atrocities. There's more to it. He goes on to say that, he apologizes to his friends and family, his fans, and it's a very lawyer-esque reply. His lawyer probably drafted and he approved it. That could have been the case there. But either way, this does bring us some clarity as to what's going on his part, because there's always three sides to a story: his side, her side, and the absolute truth. And I feel like, talking a little bit about Larry Wheel, I feel like Larry Wheel really hit it on the nail in terms of just giving the facts. He didn't really give his side per se, because he didn't really do the whole he say she say thing. He just gave us facts, and that's how responses should be, just throw out the facts. Shawn here does deny the accusations. He does deny the crime that he supposedly commit, and I feel like in this post, although it's pretty lawyery, it's lawyered up quite a bit, I do feel like there's some sincerity in this as well. So I want to be inclined to take his side on this, because if you know Shawn Rhoden for X amount of years, even on social media, like me, I've been following him for the past like maybe 10 years, since 2011, so almost 10 years. He's always been a well-spoken person. He's always seemingly had a really good character about himself. Obviously, you don't know someone, like really know them just off of social media, but out of all the people to do such a crime, him, very, very shocking. He actually goes on to say that, he was on top of the world. Well, I'm paraphrasing kind of, but he was on top of the world. He's worked decades to get to where he wanted to be, which is winning the Miss Olympia title. And he would not jeopardize that at all for anything in the world. So I feel like, he definitely brought some interesting points to this discussion here. And, this kind of needs to happen. All we've heard thus far is her side, what happened to her, her, this and this and this, the charges. But now we have something official from Mr. Olympia 2018 himself. And it is a pity that, he is unable to compete, because based off of what I'm reading, I think although he's going through this, he probably would still have attempted to compete, perhaps, based off of just what I'm reading here, because I do feel his passion for bodybuilding. I'm able to really draw his mindset, a little piece of it from just this post alone. So I feel like although everything is happening how it's happening, if he were to still able to compete, I think he would still go through with it no matter what. I think he's quite devastated at the fact that, his privileges got revoked. But at the same time, he does lay out that he does understand as to why this happened. So he seems to be very understanding, very cooperative with the law enforcement. He actually said himself, he is fully cooperating with law enforcement to silence these accusations. So, this is the first piece of information we've gotten from Shawn Rhoden thus far. And I expect there to be more information coming out in the future. But as of right now, this is all we have to go off of. So, really wanted to just kind of put this out there for you guys, kind of just give you this piece of information. So let me know down below what you think. I don't really want to give too much of my opinion. Just want to kind of stick to the facts and kind of what he highlighted on, and just kind of want to, expand on those things, but don't really want to get too opinionated, because once again, this is still ongoing. We don't know the end result. We don't know what the verdict is. So it's probably going to be X amount of weeks or X amount of months, depending on how fast we want to go through this process here. But this is what we have from Shawn Rhoden. So quick video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, comment down below. If you're not subscribed, make it a thing. Sub to the boy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.